of what we are to be. The past, it lingers in the shade, but new dawn calls for debts unpaid. We fly to where the truth awaits, the fire that inside us creates. Release the ashes
Don't it feel good to be alive? Welcome everyone to Brindle's Vision. You just heard Kit Noel and Amelia Nena 4. Amazing, amazing Walking on Sunshine. Thank you so much, Amelia, for sharing that with me so that I could share it with everybody here. That was a nice way to get pumped up for the show today. Going to be pretty intense. Not sorry, but I'm here to give you guys messages and a little bit of inspiration each and every week. So that's what we're going to do. I do a disclaimer, but it doesn't matter. You want a good disclaimer, go over to the Rise YouTube and watch one of Carrie's. But I can tell you that if you're not watching live, some of the songs today are going to be silenced because I do know that they have some pretty strict copyrights on them. So congratulations to people who are getting to watch this live right now today, because you're not going to miss it. They're not going to get silenced, at least not during the live performance or live video. So we got a kind of a macabre PSA today. I scroll through Facebook or my news to see what's going on, see if there's anything cute or funny typically that I can bring to everyone's attention. But I just learned something that's kind of sad. And for Gen Xers who grew up watching, I believe, NBC on Thursday nights, this is going to hit home, because I just learned that Malcolm Jamal Warner passed away. And that was kind of a, what? He's only a couple years older than me. But on family vacation, he had a swimming accident, and it was his time. So for you Gen Xers out there, there's your gut punch for the start of the show. Sorry that it's not something lighthearted like I normally have, but that was just something to bring to your attention. Kind of fits with the first song of the day in the show after the opening, because we got Condi and Julie B gonna open us up with Sandman, the Simel, S-Y-M-L. I think it's Simel. I don't know if it's pronounced or just read, but they're gonna give us their take on that, and then we're gonna close the set with a little known Broadway show. I believe it's Children of Eden. I believe that's the name of the show, but Michael J. is going to introduce you guys to a song from that show called Lost in the Wilderness. And these are going to set the tone for the rest of the show.
Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Make her the cutest that I've ever seen. Give her 2 lips like roses and clover, and tell her that her lonely nights are over. Sandman, I am so alone, don't have nobody to call my own. Please turn on your magic beam. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Make her the cutest that I've ever seen. Give her the word that I'm not a rover, and tell her that her lonely nights are over. Oh, Sandman, I'm so alone, don't have nobody to call my own. So please turn on your magic beam. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Oh, Sandman, bring us a dream. Make her the cutest that I've ever seen. Give her 2 lips like roses and clover, and tell her that her lonely nights are over. Oh, Sandman, yeah. it be? Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Mr. Sandman, Mr. Sandman, bring us a dream. Mr. Sandman, yeah, bring me a dream. Make her the cutest that I've ever seen. Give him 2 lips like roses and clover, and tell him that his lonely nights are over. Mr. Sandman, I'm so alone. Call my own. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Mr. Sandman, a dream. I never made this world, I didn't even use it. I know no one said it was fair, but they had a garden once, they had a chance to choose it. They gave it away, including my share. And now we're lost in the wilderness, lost, crying in the wilderness. And if anyone's watching, it seems they couldn't care less. We're lost in the wilderness. You follow all the rules, you swallow all the stories, and every night you wish on a star, dreaming your day will come, trusting in allegories. And every morning, boy, you look where you are, lost in the wilderness, lost, lonely, dying in the wilderness, with no chance of a living, boy, until you confess you're lost in the wilderness. Don't you ever watch the eagle fly to the sun and wonder how he got to feel so free? If you ever have, you know the journey's begun. Hey, what have you got to lose, boy, when already we are lost in the wilderness? And where we are headed, boy, I couldn't even guess. But off we go without no warning, running as we hit the ground, where our future lies a morning, where our hearts are outward bound. To a bright and distant morning, we may stop and look around, and there in the wilderness, finally we'll be there.
Wow, Michael J., that was incredible. I had forgotten about that show. I haven't thought about Children of Eden in a long time. I need to go and listen to that again, because there is some amazing music, that just like the one that you just shared with us from that show. Oh, and it's almost all a feel-good show, and the way that it's all put together with the vocals and the harmonies and the songs and the lyrics. I mean, who needed to hear that message in the song today, especially after what I delivered at the beginning? But who needed to hear that? Because that was just, I know that kind of lifted me up after that, because so many times we feel like we're lost in the wilderness, and we're really not. And before that, we heard Candy and Julie B with Sandman, and that was also incredible. I love how that particular version of the song offers so much freedom to really get creative, and you and Julie both brought it That was so amazing. Thank you. I actually stalked your page to find and pick that one. So, because I had noticed that you had sent me another one, and I'm like, I like this one better. And I do. Not gonna lie. But what an amazing opening for today. You know, you've heard me talk before about how thoughts and emotions are kind of like clouds, where it's going to change. You know, it's a cloudy day, gray skies covering the sun, kind of brings your mood down if you let it, but it can. And it's easier to when those clouds are in the way. So sometimes when we have an emotion that gets triggered that starts to bring us down, it's kind of like those clouds that move in, but they're going to move away. And if you remember that, you remember that nothing is permanent. Everything is temporary, even your emotions, even your thoughts. People will say, I'm angry all the time. I'm sad all the time. I'm happy all the time. And I look at them and say, you're liars. Lovingly. Lovingly. Because it's going to change. You could be angry and then have a funny thought and start to laugh. Your emotion just changed. You could be having the best day, and then you accidentally kick the corner of the kitchen cabinet. You have a different emotion then, right? It changes. So be gentle with yourselves if you feel like you're always feeling a certain way, because that is an imposed lie that you are giving permission to continue feeling that way, that you don't have to. I'm going to go ahead and jump into the reading now because it is a little bit extensive today, and I want to make sure that all of the messages are given. So I'm going to jump into Ka. We've seen this one before. Someone here is having issues with their faith. It has a couple parts to it. Life just keeps happening to them, and it feels like there's a blind eye that's being turned from their maker. Could it be that there is a disconnect that you feel from what you believe? Could it be that things that are happening are causing you to question whether or not they have your back? When you're in it, it can certainly feel this way. One thing right after another. But here's the thing. You could be moving through the world as a ghost of yourself. Your higher self is trying to push you through these circumstances, remembering who you are, not just who you've been. That isn't working anymore. But when it feels like a piece of you is moving the chess pieces, it can feel like you've been forgotten, left to your own devices, and there's wisdom in that. But you have to set yourself aside and let that higher self that's been trying to reach you actually walk through the door. Because so many times we feel like we're condemned to constantly feel a certain way, or that we're just not going to get anywhere because we just keep going through these things in our lives. But it's not it can be a reclamation and not a condemnation. But check this out.
Condemnation. Try here on the stand with a book in my hand and truth on my side. Accusations, lies, and me my sentence. I show no repentance. I suffer with pride. If for honestly you want apologies, I don't sympathize. If for kindness you substitute blindness. Please open your eyes. Nation, because my duty was always to beauty, and that was my crime. Violation. I can trust this, fixer the injustice, time after time. If you see purity as immaturity, well, it's no surprise if for kindness you substitute blindness. Please open your eyes.
Condemnation from Lauren BRT and Root DM. That was amazing. Anything that Lauren BRT sends us to play anywhere is always amazing. So good to have that talent as a part of Rise Radio. Oh my God. Everybody in Rise Radio is talented. And I especially love Lauren when he brings us somebody that many may not be familiar with. I'm familiar with Root DM. I've sung with him a few times over the years. But if you're ever in a Depeche Mode mood and you want to sing and you're over on Smule, look up Root DM. I guarantee he's going to have 2 to 5, if not more, Depeche Mode songs open almost at all times. Because he's a Depeche Mode fanatic, and he's really good at it too. So if you're ever in that mood, head on over there. Thank you, Lauren, for sharing him with us. That was amazing and so timely. You know, all the songs that are sent for Brindle's Vision are always timely, and I love the stories that they tell along with the messages. Speaking of. Next up, we got Wajid. You're shedding your skin. If only this were a painless process, we'd all be doing it all the time. At first, this sounds a bit gross. Any mental images, right? But let's take a metaphorical approach. Each time you have a growth spurt of any kind, whether it be mentally, physically, or spiritually, it's not without its pangs of pain. Discomfort at releasing what's not working anymore while the new is taking hold. This can leave you feeling like the current situation isn't going to end. But if you trust the process, even in the rougher times, you will find that you have been protected through it all. I mean, you're here, right? So be gentle with yourself and listen to what the body needs. Letting go of the old is a process. Yeah, I already said that. But you needed to hear it again. You may even feel a bit lost. Wait, we already said that some of you may be feeling that. Okay. But remember this. You are a spark of that which you believe in. The all that is, or whatever name you give it. You're a piece of that, which means you're always connected, even when it feels like you're not. But each growth spurt, sometimes, well, it's got a few bruises along the way.
Counting days since my love up and got lost on me. And every breath that I've been taking since you left feels like a waste on me. And I've been holding on to hope that you'll come back when you can find some peace. 'Cause every word that I've heard spoken since you left feels like a hollow street. And I've been told to get you off my mind, but I hope I never lose the bruises that you left behind. And oh my Lord, I need you by my side. There must be something in the water, 'cause every day it's getting colder. And if only I could hold you, you keep my head from going under. Maybe I'm just being blinded by the brighter side of what we had, because it's over. Well, there must be something in the tide. And I've been told to get you off my mind, but I hope I never lose the bruises that you left behind. And oh my Lord, I need you by my side. There must be something in the water, 'cause every day it's getting colder. And if only I could hold you, you keep my head from going under. Your love I'm lost in, your love I'm lost in, your love I'm lost in, and I'm tired of being so exhausted. Your love I'm lost in, your love I'm lost in, your love I'm lost in, even though I'm nothing to you now. Even though I'm nothing to you now. There must be something in the water, 'cause every day it's getting colder. And if only I could hold you, you keep my head from going under. There must be something in the water, 'cause every day it's getting colder. And if only I could hold you, you keep my head from going under.
That was Bruises from 1,904. Absolutely beautiful. What a great message and metaphor. You know, it brings to mind thinking about, you ever take a bath? And at first it's nice, hot piping water, just cozy, right? And you just feel so comfortable. But the longer you sit in it, the colder it gets. Switch that to carrying things or dealing with things, because at first sometimes they can feel cozy and comfortable and warm and so loving, and then the bruises happen. Beautiful message, Amelia. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. And for the Rise Radio peeps, don't forget tonight is the return of Rock Rewind with Absolute John and Amelia. They're going to be bringing classic rock with a little bit on the edge. So hope you enjoy that. You can find that over on Zeno.fm in the Rise station. Don't look up anything else, just Rise and look for that's it. And you'll be able to find it easily. So let's get back to the reading. Kind of heavy today, isn't it? Well, Ra's here. Yeah, here's a powerful reminder that you can achieve what it is you desire. This is your time to shine. You know that setting your mind to the right frequency can help you enter into any situation a little more boldly. Just remember that there's more to affirmations than just saying them. There's work to do in order to get to where you want to go. They just plant the seeds. They don't create the situations for you. If you train your mind to allow your senses to pick up on the cues and clues that are laid out, you'll move more quickly to your desired goals. Remember the old cliche, if you believe, you will achieve. This is truth. But if you don't believe that you are what you say you are in your affirmations, it will take some deeper convincing that you can have the Midas touch and get to where you want to go. So question things. Put a positive twist on why things are the way they are, why you feel allowed to be who you are, and so on. You'll get there. And you're almost there. You truly are. It just takes time. When you shed that skin, like Wajid talked about before, there's a little bit of vulnerability and there's a little bit of discomfort. And saying the affirmations, I am, insert here. How many do that and hear immediate argument in their mind? Well, that's natural. But when you start questioning, why am I so confident to be able to sit here in front of you guys and present these messages? Statements like that state exactly where you're at in that moment and questioning, why do I have this? Why do I feel this? How is it that this is possible? Then you're going to start to argue less with yourself. And you might even start to feel like your feet are touching the ground. But I'll let you listen to that message.
Oh, Lachlan.
When did life become so complicated? Years of too much thought and time I wasted, and in each line upon my face is proof I fought and lived another day. When did life become this place of madness, drifting on an empty sea of waves of sadness? I make believe I'm in control and dream it wasn't all my fault. When your feet don't touch the ground and your world's turned upside down, hear it say, in this place above the clouds, when your feet don't touch the earth, you can't feel the things that hurt, and you're free. There's no need to come down.
That made me teary. Every day just feels a little longer. Why am I the only one not getting stronger? Running around pretending life's a play. It doesn't make the darkness go away. I may be young, but I can still remember feeling full of joy, crying tears of laughter. Now all my tears are all cried out. Make believe but count me out, 'cause my feet are on the ground, and the inner voice I found tells the truth, and there's no use as your head's in the clouds.
I was once like you, life was a maze. I couldn't find my way out. But what I say is true, you'll be amazed. Make believe and you will find out that it's true.
I know what is true.
When your feet don't touch the ground, and your voice won't make a sound, hear it say,
Tells the truth.
in this
There's no
place,
use
above the clouds. When your feet don't touch the earth, you can't feel the things that hurt, and you're free.
and I'm fine
There's no
as long
need
as I
to come down. When your feet don't touch the ground,
touch the ground.
when your feet don't touch the ground.
Oh, I'm so glad you posted that one.
When your feet don't touch the ground, and your cherry, that was gorgeous. I've never heard that song before, and I hope that that was you on both layers, because I didn't tag properly if it wasn't. Um, since you're watching, let me know if that was all you or if you had somebody joining, so that I can make sure that I give them credit, because that was, what an amazing follow-up. And it's just following the story that the cards are presenting and the message that's coming through today. And if this is your first time watching Brindle's Vision, know this: I make the playlist, I select the music on Sundays. I make the playlist after the Messengers is over on Mondays, and I do the readings Tuesday morning. I don't plan it all together. I don't go through the deck and pick the cards to go with the songs. The cards literally fall out as I'm shuffling, and they just match. It's crazy to me, but synchronicity is a thing. And it's always amazing. It all aligns naturally, and it's so amazing. And that was, wow, that was just incredible. There is so much power in your voice, and I know, I can hear it, I can feel it, because I've been there. I know there's even more that you hold back. You don't have to. Yeah, so what? You might blow out the mic if you do. But I felt that hold back. No, man. Let it out, because what you have inside is amazing. Ask Jonathan. He has so blossomed, and we're going to hear from him soon on a song he's pretty proud of. So keep that in mind and just let it out. Let us hear all of you, not just part of you. Don't just peek out. Let us hear it all, because it's amazing. We know it's there. All of us do. All right. Okay, he just let me know over in the Rise chat that it was just him. That was amazing. because it did sound like two different people. Well played. Okay. Let's get back to the reading. Now we have Osiris. You know, Ra talks about light. Well, where there's light, there's also dark. Something beautifully awful that happens when you start to claim yourself. The body decides that it wants to fight back and remain in the comfort of what it has always or been trained to know. Breaking the routine of this can be devastatingly terrifying, and this is one reason why so many people give up too quickly when they decide to face the shadows that lurk within. And it might actually be the main reason. I mean, you might think things like, I'll never get there. What's the point? The point is to get back to you. And sometimes that means facing the you that has been causing you to remain stuck. You know, for being an entity that is a direct spark from the all that is, we certainly can be like puzzle pieces. But life has a tendency to fragment us that way. Getting through the dark night of the soul can be terrifying, but also rewarding and amazing and beautiful. You know, there are no shadows without light. Ever. They don't just, I mean, unless they're coming through across the veil, but that's a different story. But nothing casts a shadow without light in front of it. Or beside it. So when you make that journey to face that dark night of the soul and overcome and stop being stuck, you might just stop feeling lost.
Just a scar somewhere down inside of me, something I cannot repair, even though it will always be. I pretend it isn't there. I am trapped in yesterday, where the pain is all I know. And I'll never break away, 'cause when I'm alone, I'm lost in these memories, living behind my own illusion, lost on my dignity, living inside my own confusion. But I'm tired, I will always be afraid of the damage I've received, broken promises they made, and how blindly I believe, and I'll never break away, 'cause when I'm alone, I'm lost in these memories, living behind my own illusion, lost all my dignity, living inside my own confusion.
Man, Jonathan, you really brought it on that one, and I know that that's one that you are proud of because it was one of your top scores ever on Smule. Because I know that on some of the tracks they have the blue bars, and it calculates points on timing and words. I don't, it just calculates points. That's how Smule was originally designed to be a game. Now it's so much more, as we see. But Jonathan, that was, yeah, you absolutely deserve that score, but you deserve this more. I was just talking with somebody the other day about how when listening to you, if you close your eyes, you can actually feel the emotions that are coming through in your voice. But if we watch you, we don't see them. So it kind of confuses a little bit. This is the first time, congratulations, that they matched and was able to see what you were feeling when you sang that song. And this is a good moment because it means that you are really aligning with who you are as a vocalist, as an artist. Because it's not just a voice that's trying to come out. It's you're completely embodying it and showing it to the world. So, good on you. Not like most DJs. Okay, back to the reading. We got Bastet coming up. Okay. She's gonna scold some. This goes out to the people who stick their noses in other people's business and then wonder why they aren't moving forward. Okay. Or perhaps feeling a certain way that doesn't actually belong to them. Did you know that you get to choose what you pay attention to? Did you know that you get to choose who you have in your life? Did you know that you have that capability? Of course you know all of this, and you're scoffing at me for mentioning it. Yeah, I knew all that. What's your point? If you know all of this, then why do you get all up in someone else's feels that don't belong to you? Oh, wait, because you're empathic. Everyone is. We are so connected to each other that we pick up on how someone else is feeling. But what we forget is that we get to choose whether or not it becomes our problem. I'm not saying that you need to be aloof to every situation that arises in your life or apathetic. Just offering that perhaps you choose better if it doesn't align with you. You do have that choice in any situation. So, why do we gossip so much? Why does it make us feel good to gossip about somebody else? We're going to have to hold that anyway. We'll talk about that in the next reading. But if you find yourself stuck in a situation, maybe it's because of the people that you have around you. If you find yourself stuck in an emotion, maybe it's because you have attached yourself to other people's emotions and forgotten to deal with your own. And then perhaps other people's emotions have triggered what you are already feeling. So it gives you an opportunity to commiserate those feelings with theirs to enhance them. All the while, you never really meant to cause anyone any sorrow. You never really meant to cause anyone pain.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I never meant to cause you any sorrow. I never meant to cause you any pain. Oh no. See, I only wanted one time to see you laughing. Only wanted to see you laughing in the
Purple rain, purple rain, purple rain, purple rain. I only wanna see you bathing in the purple rain.
I never wanted you to be your weekend lover.
Oh no, no, honey.
Oh, it's just. Oh, I only wanted to be some kind of friend.
Baby, I could never see you for another.
It's such a shame our friendship had to end.
Purple rain, purple rain, purple rain, purple rain. Ooh, purple rain, purple rain.
Oh, I only wanted to see you underneath the purple rain.
Honey, I know, time that's changing.
Oh, it's time we all reach out. So
That means you too.
yeah, it means you too. You say you wanted a leader, but you can't seem to make up your mind.
I think you better close it and let me guide you.
To the purple rain.
Purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. You know what I'm singing about in here? Come on, yeah. Purple rain, purple rain.
I only wanted to see you, only wanted to see
The
you.
purple rain.
Only wanted to see you dancing in that purple rain. That was Missy Amelia and Music Star Man 33 with the Prince classic. Oh, I love that song. And you guys were incredible on it. Such passion, such power coming out. It's hard not to with that song, right? It's just one of those that you can't just sing. You just can't. If you just sing it and you know just kind of mumble the words out, people gonna boo you off the stage because they'd be like, "Come on, you can't sing that song without being." And you guys totally did. So that was incredible. Thanks for sending that out for today. All right, last message of the cards for the day. We got Amit. Oh, you know, this is one of those messages that I kind of wish was in the middle and not the last one to hear, because Amit can tend to be a little bit scolding. So, time to be accountable. If you've done wrong to yourself or someone else, it's time to make amends. it's in ancient lore, it was believed that this god would strike down those who refused to hold accountability or shine with integrity. They would fear walking by even a statue, that it would come alive and take them from this world. So can you walk by people and not worry about things that you haven't held integrity for? Can you look at yourself in the mirror and see someone who's accountable for where they're at, what they've done? This feels like a big scolding for some and a relief for others who have faced their inner demons and that they've been on the playground with. And what's more, for those who have found themselves more reactionary lately, you are put on alert that your actions, as a result, will set the tone for you to have to deal with, or not, down the road. So before you slam the door, say, "I quit," and storm out of your job, throw a punch, or whatever reaction suits you. Remember that there will be a result, not a consequence. That would be too obvious a thought. Every action has a result. What do you want yours to be? I mean, we hear so far too often that all of our actions have consequences. Well, that kind of puts a negative connotation on that statement. So it can actually lead to that which we don't want. So if you think about everything that you do having a result, and it doesn't matter if it's good or bad, it's going to have a result or an effect. I hear you. It changes and gives an opportunity. So when you have the opportunity to respond, you're doing so with all of you, and not just part of you, but all.
What would I do without your smart mouth? Drawing me in and you kicking me out. You've got my head spinning, no kidding, I can't pin you down.
What's going on in that beautiful mind? I'm on your magical mystery ride, and I'm so dizzy, don't know what hit me, but I'll be alright.
My head's underwater, but I'm breathing fine.
I'm crazy and I'm out of my mind.
'Cause all of me
Loves all of you.
love your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections.
Give your heart to me.
I'll give my all to you. You're my end and my beginning. Even when I'm winning, I'm winning.
'Cause I give you all of me.
You give me all of you. Oh.
How many times do I have to tell you? Even when you're crying, you're beautiful too. The world is beating you down. I'm around for every move.
You're my downfall, you're my muse, my worst distraction, my rhythm blues. I can't stop singing, it's ringing in my head for you.
My head's underwater, but I'm breathing fine.
You're crazy and I'm out of my mind.
'Cause all of me you. I give you all of me. Oh, you give me all of you.
All of Me from Mish968 and OK Not OK C, who will be playing the part of Hathaway today. Saw that in the chat and agreed. Easily mistaken for our lovely Miss Hathaway. That was gorgeous, ladies, and I love that song and love the message in it. So thank you so much for sending that in, and thank you again to all of the submissions for today's show. It's been an amazing journey, as it is each and every week, and here's that wonderful time where I tell you what it is I do outside of Rise. Right now, you're going to want to head over to Evolve and Emerge. If you haven't joined my Facebook group already, I got something coming next Friday, August 1st, that you're not going to want to miss. And if you want to know more about what I do and pricing for coaching sessions, reading sessions, you can head over to my website, click on that barcode, or that QR code, sorry, it's not a bar. Or the links will be in the description below, as they are each and every week. But I have something else. Just in case you weren't aware of this, guess what? I wrote a book, and it's called Untriggered, The Phoenix Path to Owning Your Own Fire. And it is available now on Kindle. And that QR code right there will take you directly to Amazon for that listing if you don't want to wait. Because next Friday, August 1st, I release the printed versions on Amazon, available for paperback or hardcover. And if you're in Evolve and Emerge, I'm going to be having a special event specifically for the release of the book. So you're going to want to join the group and join that event next week. It's going to be during the live stream at noon. So I'm going to be giving a pretty amazing offer along with that. And I'm not talking about any other details about what that's going to be until that day. But it is pretty amazing what I will be offering. So thank you guys again for such amazing music and being here each and every week to tell me your stories and give me the opportunity to share what the cards have to say. One thing about the book, and yes, Hathaway, since you mentioned it in chat, you just gave me permission. She got it last night. She got the Kindle version of the book and made me bawl with her feedback on what she had already read, and said that it hit just right. So thank you, Hathaway, for giving that feedback and letting me know that even if it's just one person, it makes a difference. This isn't your usual book. This isn't your usual journey. Because if you've been watching, you know I'm not full of fluff. I'm going to hand it to you like it is, and I'm going to help you face it the way that it can be. And even if you never work with me one-on-one and you just read the book, that could be enough. It's just that kind of book. So, all right, thank you for giving me that opportunity before I close up today. Kind of at a loss for words because I had the fighting back the same response that I had last night, because I was listening to the theme song working on today's show when she sent that message to me, and it was an amazing feeling. So trying to not let that get in the way. It's not working too well. But I hope you guys have an amazing day. Don't forget about Rock Rewind tonight. I'll be back tomorrow with Reverend Diane for Phoenix Talks. And we're going to be talking about, we're going to be talking about authentic loneliness. And if you don't know what that means, we're going to help you figure out because it's something that many people experience when they make the decision to do the shadow work, to enter into the dark night of the soul, because it changes your life completely and drastically in ways that can leave you feeling a little bit lonelier than normal. But that's for tomorrow night. And like I said, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. I hopped on Smule last night because I hadn't sung in a few days, and in my suggested list was a very appropriate ending to today's show, and it was Stars from Les Mis. And if you are familiar with the musical, this is a moment of somebody unaliving themselves because they just can't take it anymore. But I wanted to have a different message for you. You can leave behind all of those things that you've carried with you, and you can trust that you're guided, that you're protected, and that you can be everything you ever imagined yourself being. But only you can give yourself that permission to take it out. Love yourselves. I love you guys. Keep going, and I will see you on Brindle's Vision next Tuesday.
There, out in the darkness, a fugitive running, fallen from God, fallen from grace. God be my witness, I never shall yield till we come face to face. Till we come face to face. He knows his way in the dark. Mine is the way of the Lord. And those who follow the path of the righteous shall have their reward. And if they fall the sword, stars in your multitudes, scarce to be counted, filling the darkness with order and light. You are the sentinels, silent and sure, keeping watch in the night, keeping watch in the night. You know your place in the sky. You hold your course and your aim, and each in your season returns and returns, and it's always the same. And if you fall as Lucifer fell, you fall in flame. And so it must be, and so it is written on the doorway to paradise, that those who falter and those who fall must pay the price. Lord, let me find him, that I may see him, safe behind bars. I will never